You're welcome to my channel. And today I want to talk about sex esteem versus self esteem. Sex esteem versus self esteem. What is self esteem? Let me define what self esteem is. Self esteem is how you see yourself, how you treat yourself, and how you permit other people to treat you based on your assessment of personal value, based on your assessment of personal value, how you see how valuable you think you are, and and the resultant effect of how you see yourself and treat yourself based on your assessment of your personal value, your personal worth. That is self-esteem. What is sex esteem? Sex esteem is when you base your value, the assessment of your value, solely on your sexuality, on your sexual attractiveness, on your sexual performance. Another name for that is sexual market value. And I see this concept being deployed by a lot of young people in our generation, where young people are now seeing themselves, valuing themselves strictly based on sexual grounds. And the thing is, if you have a high sex esteem, automatically it means you have a low self-esteem. Because you see, the more value you attach to yourself just because of your sexual attractiveness or your sexual prowess or your sexual performance, the lower your true value is, the lower your self-esteem truly is. Now, of course, you have value, right? It's your assessment of it that is being wrong when you look at it just strictly based on your sexual attractiveness. And let me give you examples of how this plays out. One of the ways it plays out is in body count. This body count thing going on right now, where young people come out publicly to talk about how many people they've slept with. Philippians chapter 3 verse 19, the Bible talks about people who glory in their shame. That's what I can call that. Glorying in your shame. How many people you have committed sexual immorality with. It becomes a thing of pride. This are the number of people I have been able to take down. That's crazy. And young people come out and say that as a basis for their value, for their self-worth. Okay? Yeah, another way it plays out, maybe for guys in particular, guys pride themselves in the size of their penis. All right, the bigger the penis, the more manly I am. So you see all those people selling all this, I believe, fake drugs or whatever they may be, or fake supplements. I believe most of those things are fake. But you see, they are taking advantage of a generation that sees themselves through the eyes of their sexuality. And they tell you that, look, you need to have a bigger penis. And you need to buy this drug. So young people are buying these drugs to have a bigger penis because they believe a bigger penis means a bigger man. I'm really a man when I have this. And they tell you that the longer you can last in bed is a sign of how much of a man you are. And so young people want to spend their entire life in bed. You just want to last in bed. You just want to sleep in bed, to show that you're a man. Some men or young people today pride themselves. They draw their value from their ability to satisfy a lady in bed. So if you take a lady to bed and you satisfy her, then it means you are really a valuable person. And that's really crazy. And these concepts are influencing people's self-worth. This is what people are building their self-worth on. And this is a foundation that cannot stand. Another way it plays out is when people draw their sense of value from the cadre, of the people they sleep with. All right, that means if you have sexual intercourse with somebody that is highly placed in society, it means I am valuable. Oh, come on, where did we miss this? How did society come to this point of degradation? I remember years ago when Bill Clinton was the president of the United States. He came to Nigeria with his wife and his daughter Chelsea. And then one young man was watching the telecast and said, if he is going to be given one opportunity to sleep with Chelsea on the condition that his mother and dad will be killed, he will accept. Now that is crazy. That is degradation. Where you don't mind that your dad and mom will be killed for you to have a fling with a lady, because he believes if you sleep with Chelsea, it means your value will skyrocket. Because sleeping with the daughter of the president of the United States of America, to him, it's the height of value. Because you see, he has attached his value to his sexuality. He's not building his self-esteem. He's building his sex-esteem. And you see that happen. You see ladies dress in a way that somebody looks at you and say, "Oh, you look sexy," and they are excited. When they hear that, to them they interpret that to mean you are valuable. But you see, to be sexy means that when somebody says you look sexy, what they're saying is that when I looked at you head to toe, the only thing I think you're good for is sex. I think that is degrading. I think that's another way of telling you you're stupid, and then you're excited about it. Because why? You have built your sense of value on your sexual attractiveness. So you snap pictures that expose your sensitive parts. You expose your breast. You expose your body. You do videos where you're shaking your bum, you're putting it out there, and people come. As long as you can draw social media attention based on your body, exposing your body, trading your body for attention, you feel that you've got something. So you see ladies that have, maybe you have been endowed, physically endowed. You want to display your goods, to show how valuable you are. This is sex esteem. This is not self-esteem. This is degradation. When you begin to see yourself in that light, how many people have I slept with? How long can I last in bed? How many people can I satisfy? What is my capacity to satisfy somebody in bed? And all that kind of thinking is just rottenness. That is not where you build your sense of value on. That's not what you build your sense of value on. And if you're doing that, you need to stop it. You are a human being made in the image and the likeness of God. You cannot be reduced to just your sexual expression. If you begin to see yourself and continue to see yourself that way through the eyes of sexual expression, based on your sexual market value, then you have totally lost it as it has to do with your true worth. And if you don't know your true worth, you will never see yourself in the right eye, through the right lenses. You will never treat yourself right. And you will never allow, and people will treat you wrong and you will permit them because you're building on the wrong foundation of worth. But I trust that you're going to see yourself differently from today. You are beyond your body. You are a human being, not a human body. You can't base your entire worth on based on your sexual performance, based on your sexual prowess, based on your sexual features. No, you are made for more than that. And I tell you, don't go that way. God bless you.